All right, guys, it is a question many of us will face after the holidays. What to do with unwanted presents? Turns out there are companies that actually resell used or refurbished goods in bulk, and it could mean incredible bargains for you. It's a story we first saw in the Wall Street Journal. Take a look.
I'm sure this is a good gift, too, okay? Dig in there, tear it up.
A flashlight?
We've all been there, unwrapping that unwanted Christmas gift that we know will be rushing to the store to return. But where do all those returns go? Many end up at places like this, Shorewood Liquidators, where products from popular retailers like Amazon and Home Depot are returned.
We process store returns. We check the items to make sure they're complete. If they need any parts, we do repair of tools and electronics in our facilities, and then we resell the items online.
This holiday season alone, over $19 billion worth of gifts are expected to be returned.
This is a major industry. It's called the re-commerce industry. These are wholesalers and liquidators who are swooping in and picking up truckloads full of stuff that you've returned that retailers don't know what to do with.
Companies like these breathing new life into those gifts you didn't want. All right, let's bring in consumer expert Lisa Lee Freeman. Lisa, thanks for being with us.
Welcome.
I think a lot of us think that when we return something, it just goes right back up on the shelf, but that's not usually the case.
Not at all. Retailers are getting returns by the boatload, especially during the holidays. And a lot of this stuff doesn't come back in mint condition, partly because of the problem of wardrobing. People buying things, wearing them, and then returning them. And stores are not allowed to put back on shelves things that are used. They cannot sell them as new.
Okay, so how can we find those refurbished goods or resold goods? Where do we find them? Online?
Well, eBay is a huge reseller of returned and refurbished goods. Actually, Best Buy unloads a lot of its electronics there
that have been returned
last
week.
That's an awesome place.
For a week.
That's awesome. Also, Amazon has something called Amazon Warehouse Deals. Also, Walmart sells refurbs. SearsOutlet.com sells them. And there's a website called Secondipity.com, which is a division of Liquidity.com, which buys all this stuff from the retailers.
And the discounts are huge. I got 50% off the TV because it was in someone else's home for a week.
Absolutely. You could get huge discounts. We're talking about 80% or more. A couple of examples that we found, for example, was a Tefal 12-piece set. It was 60% off retail. I couldn't find it any cheaper online anywhere. Another product we found were Monster headphones. We found them they were 80% off at Secondipity, and I couldn't find them any cheaper anywhere else.
And these goods are just as good as new ones?
Yeah, absolutely, especially if you look for the words manufacturer refurbed. That means that the manufacturer tested it, they refurbed it, and they stand behind it. So that's a great thing to look for when you're buying this stuff.
These are great tips and huge, huge savings. Lisa Lee, thank you so much.
You're welcome.